What's up, YouTube? It's Life Red Duelist back at it again with the deck profile, looking at Jared taking a little nap. But anyways,
Hey,
oh, who do we have here? Someone who's been MIA for a while.
I was in hell, man. Literally in Vietnam, of all places. You know, served my time there. Anyway,
Alright. So what do we got today?
got the Knights on deck. New support, as you guys see. Got the new link, and there's a new spell in here too. So it kind of gave him a little bit of little beef up there. You know, get him yoked, Mark.
Ooh,
Oof. Yeah, man.
you know,
Got that new
the
stuff
New Year's
here.
resolutions going on.
Yeah, man. So that's what's up. Don't judge me. I like the platinum rares, so 90% of this is platinum rare. I hate the secret and mix with platinum. It just looks too weird. Alright, so I'm going to go into it a little bit.
Let's go dive right in.
Let's dive right in. So, the key element here, this is your go-to, is triple Madrat. Now, reason why you want to run him at 3 is because when you have him, you raise his level by 1, and he also becomes a dark. That is a must-have in this deck. So I would run 3 of him, and I recommend him. Now, next one I have here, this is Gandalf. No, it's actually Merlin, but you still don't pass.
Should that buyout that just happened?
That buyout, whew, man. I'm glad I got these when they were dirt cheap, bro.
Alright, so what's he do? What's Big Papa do?
Big Papa here, he's your XC and Synchro play, man. He gets you your XC and Synchro. No doubt about it. He is the wizard, the Grandmaster. Summons all. That's all you need to know about him. That's it. He is the best. Brothers here, on the other hand, they're all brothers. As you see, couldn't tell they were brothers. I fucking hope they're brothers anyway. I mean, I don't know, man. This could be some Game of Thrones shit. They could be fucking brothers, aunts, uncles, sisters, and you wouldn't even know it. Anyway, so these guys help you get 3 on the board. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you can't attack with them, but if you got anything you need, he's going to help you get it. Helps you get 3 on the board. Easiest way to explain them. Alright, next, this is kind of a weird one a lot of people don't run, is Lancelin. Now the reason why I personally run him at 2 is because you basically get him on the board, you have a level 5 as well, and on top of that, you special summon him just by banishing. Makes it easy.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy dancy. Alright, Boars. Same thing as Madrat, man. Basically the same concept. It's not really too much to explain with him. Although I do like his little pimp cup there. I call him Pimp Cup. Alright, so we're going to move on to Dry Stand. No, it's Dristan.
Yeah, Dristan.
Yeah. I like him at 1. Only reason I would suggest 1, he is something that can help you pop a card on the field, which is a plus. You don't really want to draw him too much, though. But having him at 1's great, in my opinion, because you pop him, or pop something on the field you need to pop. I wouldn't say pop him, but anyway, you get him, that's all you really need to get rid of something. Helps you get over things.
So he's a good card.
He's a good card in general. On top of that, you know, pretty much turns into a target for everything else. Ektar. Ichtar. Pretty much same concept as the other one. Banish to get stuff out. Works out if you need it. Is an easy level 5 to get out. Lady of the Lake. Protector of the Sword. She's basically just your tuner. She's the babe. She's the blonde
she
babe.
BB?
She BB.
She thick, though?
Yeah, she thick. She cool. That's all you really need. And then, of course, you got Gwenufar. This is the last one. I had her in secret. I'm sad. I kind of gave it to a buddy of mine. You know, just because he needed it. And I was like, sure, man. But she's good because she gets you your noble arms. If you don't draw any of your noble arms, which I highly doubt you're never going to do, you have her. She's your baby. She'll take care of you.
Thick Mommy GF?
Yup. Thick Mama GF. Alright, now we're going to dive into the spells here. 1 Arfendor. It is the worst Noble Knight card in my opinion. I only suggest running it at 1 because it's literally the worst out of all the Noble Knight cards. I hate that card, dude. It does pretty much nothing for you. I mean, run it at 1. Just run it at 1. I'm not even going to explain what that one does. It's so bad. Alright, so now we get down to the fun part of the good stuff here for the spells. Galatine. Now this card right here gives you 1,000 attack. Keep in mind though, you lose 200 each turn. That's the only sucky part. But you get 1,000 attack out of it. You can get it into a beat stick. Turn any of your noble knights into an immediate beat stick with that. That's the benefit of that. Plus, any of them destroy, they come back, so it doesn't matter. This is actually the best one because none of your noble knights can be destroyed by battle or card effects. Best thing ever. I mean, I like the fact that I can recycle these and get it back and pretty much fuck the whole board. Wipe my back row, that's cool, I'll get it back. Unless you banish these, of course. Excalibur, we're going to run 2 of those. Excalibur's another good one, essentially. Reason being, I mean, I run it at 2 because it helps you get all of your special summons and exceeds and things like that as well. It's another good card. Pretty much have to have any Noble Knight card equipped with something, doesn't matter what it is. Excalibur is going to be another good one to have on the board at all times. Not as good as Destiny though. I'm going to say Destiny is my favorite out of all these, just so you guys know. Calibur, run double of Calibur. Now Calibur helps him gain 500 attack, and every time you gain 500 light points. That's another benefit. So if you want to get yourself some light points here, this is going to be your best bet to stay in the game. It's your go-to card for those as well. So if anything, Destiny and Calibur are my favorite. And then we're going to jump into the last of the Noble Knight spells. I run one last chapter. Reason being is because it gets a little cloggy. Plus it literally says at the end of the card you can only use it once per turn. So that does kind of suck about it. Basically helps you bring back your stuff from the grave though if you need to. So essentially like a Monster Reborn. Helps you get one Noble Knight and an equip card of your choice. So that helps out a lot with Noble Knight plays. Then we're going to jump into the new stuff here. Glory of the Noble Knights. This is actually a little bit better in my opinion. Kind of helps out getting your Noble Arms cards because you play this. It is quick play. And essentially that helps you get any Noble Arm of your choice. So that helps out with any of your plays you're trying to go with on your Noble Arms. And whenever you have a Noble Arm equipped, all the Noble Knights play off that. So that's important. So that wraps up the Noble Knight stuff there for the most part. Then we're going to jump into some of the counter plays here. Double Cosmic Cyclone. Pay 1,000. Get rid of the stuff you need. 1 Rhoda. That original Rhoda though. Ayy. Too bad it's at 1 still. Still don't see a point in that. Platinum Foolish. Because why not? Blend in with the rest of the deck. 1 Upstart to get you your draw. I'm going to run 1 Soul Charge. You know, pay 1,000 to get whatever you need back. That's kind of a benefit there. Also a downside, but it helps. 1 Raigeki. 1 Monster Reborn because this baby's back. The ribbon is back. It is at 1. I don't care. It is still great that it's back. What were we saying? It was never going to come back, right? Everybody kept saying that. Alright. Solemn Judgment. Another one no one thought was going to come back. It's at 1. May as well run it. It's worth it. We're going to go into Solemn Warning and wrapping it up. Solemn Strike. So we got the Solemn family here going on. The Jesus family. I mean, it's Jesus on every card.
And this is a 40 card deck, correct?
It's a 40 card deck.
Yep.
That's all it needs to be. You do not want to go above that with Noble Knights because then it just gets a little too cloggy. Alright, so the new stuff here is actually new. Now, this actually is the Link support. It does not have to be specifically played in Noble Knights, in my opinion, because it does say 2 Warriors. So it doesn't have to be played in Noble Knights. Just recommend you play it in Noble Knights. Essentially, you know, what does she do? That's pretty much a good question. Well, I'll let you decide what she does, YouTube. She's the greatest thing ever. I've been waiting for this card for too long. It's actually been quite some time. 1 of the Synchro, because pretty much you're going to want to get Merlin to break this out once in a while. Actually a good thing to do, and some of your outs too as well. Everybody hates the Synchro. I hate him too. He's not the greatest. But running him at 1, we'll tolerate it. Volcasaurus for your rank 5 plays to help do some destruction on the field, and also cause your opponent some damage, so that's pretty nice to break out. Now we're going to go into the Noble Knight exceeds as well. We're going to run double of the level 5. Sacred Noble Knights of the King Arturogus. God, try and say all those names. Just, Too much to say their names, but that's part of the rank 5 Noble Knights that you're going to want to run at least 2 of, mainly because a lot of the stuff you're going to break out with on the board is going to pretty much lead to these cards, because you have to have mostly Noble Knight stuff on the field in order to do some of your plays. However, you are welcome to break out into anything you choose for the most part, but it's just recommended. I also run 2 of the level 4 Noble Knight. This one's actually better than level 5, I believe, in my opinion. If I remember correctly, they do a lot more. This actually... No, actually, it's level 5. You target 3 of your Noble Knight arms and get those back, so that's kind of a benefit of him. Getting everything equipped you need with that card, so that's kind of a plus, and then out to a lot of your stuff as well. That's going to come about these days. And 1 comic hero, not something that comes up too much, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Remember that format? When comic hero was actually used a lot? He was actually quite expensive. The reason why is because he only can be used for 2 level 4. And he's one of my favorites. I mean, pretty much if anything, if he's going to be destroyed, forget it. It won't happen. And you inflict 500 to your opponent and give him 500 attack? No way, dude. He's the best. Tornado Dragon. That's a lot of outs these days, too. A little bit of the downside, though, he targets. But a lot of stuff nowadays pretty much doesn't target. Well, if it does target, just depends on the card. You can get screwed sometimes out of that, though, targeting something, or trying to. 1 Honor Arc to control, take over things. Castell, stall your opponent a little bit. 1 Dweller. I like to run Dweller in everything. Now, Gagaga Samurai, because why not? Hit your opponent twice, and also they attack you. Switches this to the target, which is nice. And it goes into defense, which is nice as well. And then Maleficent Sin, number 70. A lot of people ask me why exactly I run this card. I think it's kind of underrated because basically you banish their card. You banish anything you choose, which is the nice part. Usually you want to target their monsters, of course, but getting rid of their monsters and banishing them is a lot more fun than destroying them. Unless it has a miraculous effect of you banish it and it comes back. But that pretty much wraps up the extra deck on that one. So that's pretty much all we have for the Noble Knights, in other words. They are noble.
Saying that's the last chapter?
That is the last chapter of the Noble Knights.
Alright, you guys got anything else to say for the channel? We got Thick BB right there.
I'm
Thick
doing
BB
my
girl.
Live daily login, so don't bother me.
Alright, Nick, anything since you haven't been on here for a while?
No.
Alrighty, guys, please like, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for the deck, just leave it in the comments. We'll take it lightly. But other than that, Slifer Red Duelist signing out.
Yeah.